Right when it started. Hey, привет, comrades. Steve here. Oh my god. They're doing donuts in the parking lot, and there's like smoke everywhere, so it's not good. It is currently 30 degrees. So officially below freezing. I don't know what they're doing. So I just went up to the store and it's like, we're closed. We've been closed for a little bit now. Oh, Jesus. Oh, that was bad. I like so much smoke. Yeah, there goes my car. Ignore the warning signs of my car. I do too. Nah, it's just... Oh, geez. Yeah, it's burning rubber. It's the worst smell ever. Oh, my God. Oh, my windows are up and I can still smell it. Oh, fuck. Oh, Jesus. Fuckers. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, but I was talking about it in my car. It's a tire pressure light, you know, came on. Because, you know, heat expands the air and cold kind of crunches it up. Well, it's 30 degrees and earlier today it was 80. So, it had a big temperature drop. So, it just registered, I guess, the drop. It'll be fine, it'll be fine. Right now I'm fucking freezing. I won't be fine, no. My coworker gave me the weirdest look today because I came in with my leather jacket. But it's like, it's the only jacket I own. So, I'm not gonna like... That's my wheel. I'm special. Okay. I'm not gonna be like, I'm not wearing my jacket just because you don't like it. You know? I would love to have a hoodie again. I don't know where my hoodie went. Are little zip-up hoodies? I had two. One was my favorite one in the world. It was my Hawkeye hoodie. For those of you who don't know, I'm absolutely obsessed with Hawkeye in every way. I have all his comics. Or at least I'm trying to get all of his comics. I know all his lore. I know Kate's lore, which is the female Hawkeye. There's two Hawkeyes. Everything like that. And, you know, all that stuff. I've cosplayed him. Like, I love Hawkeye. And I had a Hawkeye jacket, like a cosplay jacket. It was so cool. So cool. Loved it, loved it, loved it, loved it. I had it sitting on top of the dresser. The dresser's near the rat cage. Cats knocked it over into the rat cage, is my assumption, because I came home and it was dangling in there. Pulled it out in a huge hole. Now, the sleeves are removable, you know, with a zipper, so I could take that off. But then, you know, it'll look cool and all, but it won't really help me. It won't really help me in the cold, you know. So, not very helpful, but you know, it was a very, very special cosplay jacket, but nothing I can do about it, I suppose. No one I can yell at. It was a rat. Yeah. It was literally a rat. No. But, whatever. So now I just have my leather jacket, and I have no idea what the other one went. It's probably somewhere in my car. But, got some interesting news today. I went to the dentist simply because, you know, my dad, he has insurance on us until the end of December. Is what we're assuming. We have no idea. He was required by law to give us insurance until the youngest one, which would be my brother, turns 18. Well, my brother turned 18 this year, and we still have insurance. He turned 18 in April, so we're assuming maybe at the end of the year he's going to cancel it. You know, he's just going to not renew it. We're not sure. There's been no word from my dad in, oh geez, months and months. He has his moments where he just kind of closes himself off and no one hears from him for a long time. If my stepmom wasn't there, I'd be worried, but, you know, because my dad is not mentally sound, and I've said that before, but, you know, but he has someone with him, you know, so I don't have to worry about that. It's annoying, but, you know, so we don't know if he's going to cancel it or not. He also changed his mind on a dime, so we don't know if he is going to change his mind about canceling it. We don't know. We don't know. But we're assuming that it'll be canceled at the end of December. So I went to the dentist. Now, something unfortunate that I hadn't thought about is I hadn't been to the dentist since I graduated high school almost 4 years ago. I've been having teeth pain on and off, but I assumed, wisdom teeth probably. But I was kind of fearing the worst. Gonna say I'm gonna have at least like 6 cavities. How many cavities will I have after 4 years of no dentist? I had 0 cavities. So they're like, oh, you must eat really well, and I'm like, no, no, I eat junk. I eat candy, and I always drinking coffee and energy drinks and like fried chicken. Like, I don't eat well at all. So okay, that was loud. I'm sorry. But no cavities. I asked if they could look at the wisdom teeth to see, how they're coming in. And the dentist, looked, and he was like, I think you want to see this. This is, I wanted you to see what I'm explaining to you. So it's like, okay, something's coming up, Well, he shows me the picture, the x-ray, and my bottom 2 wisdom teeth are coming in completely horizontal. Not on the side, like they're trying to go this way through the bottom jaw here, and obviously they're not able to. So it's causing a lot of pain and nerve damage. Like, I actually have nerve damage, which would explain why my jaw randomly swells up from time to time, and why it always just randomly have that spark of pain every once in a while. I just, wisdom teeth are coming in. I assume that's how they always felt when they were growing. But no, I have nerve damage, so that's great. And I was like, well, what about the top ones? They look kind of straight, and he said they are straight, but if you don't get them pulled as well, it won't line up very well with your mouth. And also, he says you would have to get at least one of the top ones pulled because your jaw can't fit 2 extra teeth. And if I get just one pulled, it'd be kind of a lopsided. And basically, he said that he said all 4 need to come out. He said need to, even though first he said it was like appearance. So I don't know if there was something I couldn't tell. I'm not a dentist. I don't know. But he said all 4 need to come out. The bottom 2 ASAP, like in the next day or 2, or more nerve damage will happen. The top 2, he said I could wait for up to a month, but they still are emergency, and I need to get them out. So they didn't look that way, but whatever. Is this person going 20 on the highway? Beep, beep, motherfucker. I don't have a horn on my car. Honk, honk. Yeah, I don't have a horn on my car, so that's dangerous, I mean, I have one, it's just, I don't know, it doesn't work, so maybe it's like not hooked up or something. I don't know. Like a loose wire, I don't know. But, so he says they all need to come out. He says I have gingivitis, which I was freaking out. I always think of gingivitis to think of like the old meth addict grin, they're missing all their teeth and they're just like, oh, And I mean, I'm not trying to be mean against meth addicts here. They need help, but you know what kind of picture I'm thinking? I'm taking extremely old people or druggies. Well, I have it, and he said he believes it's because of the it's because of my wisdom teeth, how the nerve damage is going, that it's causing gingivitis. Because it's mostly in the bottom, but there is some on the top. He recommended I get on all these medications for it, to clear it up, to get special treatment, get 2 treatments, 2 visits, to clear it up, and then get, a special mouthwash, a special toothpaste, a special toothbrush, and everything else. And it's like, nah. Nah. I mean, I was like, we'll see what my insurance covers. And I was kind of freaking out, like, thinking, this must be really serious, because I don't want to lose my teeth. But I told my mom everything that happened, showed her the picture, of everything that they said I needed done. And she's like, no, you don't need that. You don't need that at all. She's like, you don't need all those extra things. She's like, gingivitis will go away on its own. But worst case scenario, get like a dollar store mouthwash, something like that, and you'll be fine. Now, I don't know if that's true or not, but it's cheaper, so I guess I'm gonna go that way and then just kind of wait it out. I don't know. Also, the way they tested for gingivitis seemed kind of strange to me. They just kind of poked my gums, and when it bled, they were like, "Oh, gingivitis." I'm like, well, no, I just don't floss. So, I mean, yeah, I know I should floss, but I don't, and that's why it bled. I mean, it's not like I have some disease. It's not like rotted. I don't know. That's how I interpreted it. Of course, I can't be for sure. I'm not a dentist. I don't know what things to look for, but for me, it looks fine. Biggest worry is definitely the wisdom teeth that absolutely have to come out. Good news. Well, I was really worried coming in because, my vision, my insurance covered basically zip. It didn't even cover the full appointment, to get my eyes checked. Better yet, the prescriptions, for contacts and stuff. So my insurance for vision is absolute shite. So I assumed my dental would be too, No, I go in, and the person, I express the worry, and they're like, well, let's look at what it covers, and, let's see what dental you have. And, she saw that I had Delta Dental, which I don't know. I'm not really big on dental things, so I haven't heard of it. And apparently, she says it is the best one in Texas. Like, the best one for coverage in Texas. So it's like, what? What? So I have crappy vision, but amazing dental. Okay. I wonder why. I mean, it's all through Walmart. You think they'd all be about the same, but I don't know. But crappy vision, amazing dental. Yay! It still is a lot of money out of pocket. It is a big difference. Like, I have a little chart here I can read off of. I won't show it to you because you can't really see it, but like originally it was $500 per tooth to extract, and with insurance it's $124 per tooth. And then there's also the anesthesia, everything else. But basically it covers a lot of stuff. But I'd still be out of pocket. Why is it blurry? Thank you. I'd still be out of pocket over $800, and that's a lot of money. Now, I do have the money currently in an emergency fund, but I plan that emergency fund to pay off my hospital bill and put whatever slight amount was left to start paying off student loans immediately after I graduate, because, they will bill me, like, the next day. Like, my friend literally got billed the next day. I think one got billed at the graduation ceremony. So, like, it's very much, important there. I was like, I need extra money for that. I don't know how much the first bill will be, so I need to be prepared. Well, I may have to spend it on dental. I really don't want to. My mom said she'll help a little bit. I don't know how much that means. I know my dad, per divorce paper, says that he has to do copay. He has to do all the copays, which would be $75 for this one. A pretty good chunk. I mean, not nearly enough, but, it's a good chunk. As far as I know, he's never done the copay in his life, so I doubt he ever will. Doubt he ever will. So, don't hold out on that one. But, get my teeth pulled. Oh my gosh. Not even pulled. They will be cut out, because these two, since they're coming in sideways, they can't poke out of the skin. They physically have to cut open my gum and extract it. All while I'm awake. I'm gonna hate this. I'm gonna hate this so much. I'm gonna die, guys. I'm gonna die. Yeah, that sounds terrifying to me. But, I'm gonna die, but life. If it has to be done, I guess it has to be done. I don't want to lose my teeth, unfortunately. I want, like, sharp ones. Like a monster. Like how the Leviathan have them in Supernatural, like the sharp. That'd be awesome. That'd be really awesome. I'd terrify everyone. Probably couldn't eat very well, though. I feel like that probably would cause me some trouble eating, you know? Ooh. I couldn't have my mac and cheese. No. You know what I do now. Yeah, so wisdom teeth and gingivitis and everything else under the sun. Yay! I hate this. I also am working a weird shift on Thursday at work. Really weird. I mean, I guess it was always possible, but I just never had him do it before. I open the store and stay until about 30 minutes before class. I go to class and then come back to the store and close. You know, and stay till close. That sounds like hell. Plus, as it is, my classes, you know, are back-to-back, you know, with... The classes are back-to-back, and then they're back-to-back now with work. I won't be able to eat the entire day. Maybe before work in the morning. But I like, honestly, I usually have to wait until I'm out of class or out of work or whatever the second one was to be able to eat. I won't be able to eat tomorrow, or Thursday. I'm gonna be screwed. Very screwed. Shit. I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. Maybe put something in my car to eat, but that's not gonna be good. I don't know, guys. That sounds like hell to me. Sounds like hell. No food, wisdom teeth. The world is ending. But yeah, it's cold as fuck. No, like, I'm not even cold anymore, but my hands are fucking freezing. Why would I... That looks weird on camera. I'm just moving my knuckles. Okay. But... I guess it is kind of swollen still. Ow. You know, well, there's more back here, I guess. I don't know. It hurts like hell, usually. Today it's not hurting at all, which is bothersome, I guess, but not really. Like, no. Like, it doesn't hurt, but I know my cycles, it will start hurting soon. So that's fun. I also forgot to do something that's very important. Oops. My medical bill. Damn it. Yeah, my medical bill. That's pretty important. I was hoping for my mom to, like, do it for me. I don't know. I'm scared, you guys. And I'm also waiting for opinion from my lawyer. He's not, you know, about this medical thing, but he would look into it. And I don't know if I talked about the medical bill. I did in my Doctors Suck video. I don't know if I mentioned the third one. That I was billed again for the Adderall appointment. I think I mentioned it. But basically, yeah, I was billed again. And I was supposed to be $50. But yeah. So, I don't know. I owe, like, insane amount of money, not even including student loans. So, I'm not sure how the fuck I'm going to pay for my teeth right now. I'm not sure I'm going to pay for student loans. I have $3,000 to my name, which may sound like a lot, but I have $1,000 in medical bills. I have almost $1,000 for dental. And then I need to have an emergency of some sort, you know. I'm sure something will happen. I'll break down. I'll lose insurance in December. I won't be able to get, you know, anything done. I won't be able to get my medications. So, I'm going to probably have to find an insurance, which will be expensive as fuck. But it makes a medication from being like $300 down to $20. Still a lot of money, but way better. So I don't know what I'm going to do about insurance. I'm really freaking out about that. I don't know what I'm going to do. I've never not had insurance. I mean, because when my dad didn't give us insurance like he was supposed to for the longest time, the state stepped in and gave us Medicaid. And it was really hard to find someone who accepted Medicaid. But we always had something, and there was always a choice. None of the doctors accepted Medicaid, so for the smallest thing, we'd go to the hospital. which I'm sure angered a lot of the hospital people, but they're the only ones who accepted Medicaid in the area. So I had the flu. I'm going to the hospital, you know? I went to the hospital a lot. And it's just weird because it's like, you know, it's such a big thing. But for me, it was just like, oh, I'm sneezing, or I think I have strep, you know, or like anything like that. I was like, I'll go to the hospital because that's just what we had to do. You know? I don't know. That's just what we had to do. I don't know. So I have an insane amount of bills due. I've had creditors calling me nonstop. Oh yeah, I forgot the stupid apartment from Jay, the asshole. If you remember Jay, extremely abusive boyfriend who randomly decided to move out one day. I came home and he was completely packed up and said, I'm leaving. Yeah, so I had nowhere to go. I told the apartment people, I'm going to have to move out. There's no way I can pay this for myself. You know, they asked for proof that, you know, I could pay, or a cosigner. I'm like, there's no way I can pay, obviously. I'm not going to do a cosigner. And like, well, then you're breaking lease. And I'm like, I'm aware of that. Believe me, I do not want to leave. I absolutely love this place. I would love to stay on lease. There is no one I know who would co-sign for me. And I definitely can't pay it on my own. You know, I'm a college student. I can't afford a 2-bedroom on my own. Can't even afford a 1-bedroom on my own, you know what I mean? So that's kind of screwed over, you know? But I'm still getting bills from the apartment place because apparently all of his contact information is wrong. He didn't give a good contact address or a contact phone number. Either that or he changed it. Because they are only contacting me. And when I pick up, they say they're not able to contact him at all. They are contacting me solely. Fuck you. Maybe I should have put a fake phone number. Maybe I should have. Would have been tempting. So yeah, I'm getting billed for that. So that's about another 1,000 there. No, it's over 1,000. It's like 1,500. So I owe more than I have. I owe more than my emergency fund has. I'm just screwed with all this stuff. You know, it's screwing me over. And then I still haven't had my court yet, you know, for ginger change. Basically, everything's going to fucking hell, you know? And I told you what was going on in class. Nothing is going good whatsoever. At all. Nope, nada, nope. And then I'm going to be homeless in about... I'm going to be homeless on the 1st. So we'll see what happens there. And I mean that, like, in the nicest way possible, but the landlord said we had to be out by the beginning of October. We got her to agree to the end of October. And it's almost the end of October, and still no word of where I'm going to be moving. You know, roommate said they found a place, but that was back in September, and I haven't heard from it since then, so... No idea what I'm going to do. I mean, I'm going to have to live on my own, I suppose, but there's no way I can afford a place of my own. Better yet, pay off all these bills on top of it, you know? Yeah. But I owe so much money, my head hurts. And that's not even including student loans, which will be starting. See, student loan-wise, I think I owe $2,500? Maybe a little less, maybe a little more. They're working on my car. I don't want to, like, get out of my car now, and they're right there. Maybe a little less, maybe a little more. But it's a lot. A lot. So, you know. And I had tutorials, they were either on the 30th or the 31st. Those were our 2 options. And I was like, I didn't bother asking out for work, because I was like, I figured I won't work both of those. And they're in the mornings. I never work mornings, you know. And if the off chance I did work a morning, I could just do the next one, you know. He has me scheduled for both mornings. Just fucking screwing me over. I mean, I didn't ask for it off, so I can't, you know, blame anyone but myself. But, you know, it really sucks, because I'm not doing good in that class either. No grades are posted, which is making me mad. And so far, other than participation, we've only had 1 test. Though she's a weird professor, she'll give participation points whenever someone just showed up, sometimes not. You don't ever know what's her participation count. It's always such an iffy term of professor. Sometimes it means showing up, attendance, you know. Sometimes it means actually speaking in class. Sometimes it just means, asking questions, sometimes it means, being an example. I mean, like, it's always a iffy thing with teachers. But I don't know, so I have no idea what my points are on that, but the only test we got, I made the highest grade in the class, and it was a 69. Yeah, it was really crappy still, so I don't know what grade I have in that class. I'm kind of worried about that, but definitely worried about the cognitive one, though. Or not cognitive, the physio. But the one I was talking about, the tutorials, was cognitive, so I don't know what I'm going to do about that, you know? The fuck are they doing? Damn assholes. They literally bought oil, put it in their cart, and threw the empty thing into a shopping cart, and they're like, get out, let's go. And I'm just like, what the fuck, losers? No one's going to kill you for doing it, first of all. Don't, like, freak out. I mean, it's a crappy thing to do, but don't, like, you're not going to get in trouble. Like, worst case scenario, they'll just be like, okay, thanks for telling me, you know? Like, you're not gonna, like, beat you or something. They're not gonna arrest you. Probably. I don't know. I wouldn't think so. Wait for them to leave, put my phone back up. But I may just summarize it like this. So, a lot of crappy things are going on. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be homeless, wisdom teeth, everything else. It's gonna be hell. Also, I've been without water since Monday. City keeps saying they're fixing it. No water. So they said they were fixing it on Monday. No water. So we called back on Tuesday. Is there water? You know, like, what is going on? We still don't have water. And they said they're working on it. Okay. It's a long time to work on it, but okay. Called back on... No, we went in person on Wednesday. My roommates did. I had work, unfortunately. But they went in person on Wednesday. Place said... I don't know what they said, but they came back saying that these people here don't have a fucking clue what's going on. So it's like, okay, do they scream at you? Do they throw a fit? Like, I don't know what they're doing, but anyway, so then they call on Thursday, and that person says to check the the water pressure, going into the house. I have no idea how to check that, but they said that they would as soon as it hit light, because it was night by that point. So I'm like, okay. Now they're at Comic-Con, so I have no idea if they checked the water pressure. No one's been answering me, so maybe not. I don't know. And if I knew what to look for, I would do it myself. I have no idea what to look for, and they're gone all weekend, so no water whatsoever. Animals are almost out of water. I don't want to go buy a jug of water, because it just annoys me, because I shouldn't have to buy a jug of water, I paid the water bill, and I'm still being charged and stuff for water when I don't have water, So, it's just very annoying. Based on what they said on Thursday, I'm going to assume that means that, it's just our house. My grandma's convinced that my roommates didn't pay. And that's why it's off, and they just don't want to admit that, so they're lying about the phone calls. I think they wouldn't be able to come up with something so intricate, like maybe the I'm working on it thing, but when they say, to check the water pressure and things like that, maybe I'm too trusting, I don't know. But I have faith in them for that, and I knew I don't usually want to start shit on my roommates, as I told you, but I put it at the end of the video, so they probably won't know. And also, they're at Comic-Con, so they probably won't be watching my YouTube videos anytime soon, So, lots of crap going on, That's life, unfortunately. I'm going to be so in debt. Oh, Jesus. Well, anyway, TF Calm signing off. Bye.